challenge is going to take everybody from the pros and the regular Joes, and we're just going to have fun with it. So our first up is Wilhelm. Check him out.
Wood noise, erratic, prismatic. Here's my clean signal. I'm playing a Strat style guitar into the erratic, prismatic, and then straight into a Vox Mini Super Beetle. Turn the pedal on. Note the color changing LED. So on top of all that weird I'll just play normal sounds. So your controls. The red knob, master level. You notice master volume for the whole entire circuit. Your orange knob is your volume of the wet signal, so your repeats and all that weird glitchy shit happens, those bird chirps and dad farts stuff. Yellow knob is the decay, how long your repeats last till they bitch out. Green knob is your synth. Yeah, kind of speaks for itself. The blue knob is the speed of the repeats and how quick it takes to follow your initial pick strike. The indigo knob is the kind of depth of modulation, kind of interacts with all the other knobs. And then the purple knob or violet is your clean volume. Now I pressed this foot switch. This is your true bypass on off. The switch over here is kind of brings all your settings back to normal. This pedal really fast can get away from you and start, you know, getting unwanted sounds, and you kind of just want to get back to normal. And I'll demonstrate that. Hold that down, it brings everything kind of back to zero. You know, and it kind of gives you time to play with the knobs and get them reset to something where you want to start playing with them or jamming again. This pedal's pretty hard for me to make. Paint scheme, the lights, the knobs, orientation, stuff like that, but it's a blast to play. This is my personal prototype running on batteries. The end pedal will have a 9-volt supply and a power filter. Yeah, the Underwood noise, erratic, prismatic, granular delay noise machine.
Wow, that was crazy. Now let's check out Joe in his Guitario.
Okay, we're rocking the G150 by Moore multi-effects drive. And so here's what I've got. I've got it set to illusion just for a second, just so you can see what the scale I'm playing sounds like. It's a normal C-sharp minor. Just like that. Maybe a few color tones in the mix. But what I'm getting at, we're going to use our palette here is blue, P91. Very creepy sort of pitch adjuster, and we're going to run that through this board. So, let's see what we've got here. We're going to start with the Donner dynamic wah. Let's add in Grand Canyon, set to Digital Memory Man. Maybe the Dreamstar chorus. Pretty weird.
Now let's check out Chris in his many wonderful faces of weird.
Alrighty, so this just wouldn't be me without doing something odd with something that's already odd. So without further ado, here is our Space Bell and accidental Electro-Harmonix commercial. So, Space Bell, everybody. And I do apologize for the terrible power supply hum. Oh well. Here it goes. next round of updates. So we've got the original signal, the fuzz up, fuzz tone, and octave down 1. So, and then just with the octave down. And now we're going to add fuzz with this guy. And then the frequency control. So it just kind of adds just a layer on top of that octave down. Oops. All right, well, that's that guy.
That was weird. Now let's check out Dustin. He's a newcomer for the Signal Path, and he has a great collection. Let's check it out. Time favorite here is Jesse Pebbler with his introduction to Weird.
Alright, so this is my little video for the Weird Pedal Challenge. And so I'm just going to try to do a quick run through. It's probably going to be more than 2 minutes, hopefully around 3. But here we go. So basically, I'm only going to leave the drummer out of it. The ones that I'm going to be demoing are the Snakebite by K-Line, Knouse, Analog Cores, DC2 Joyo, the DS1 Boss, the Orange Burst by K-Line, Fuzz Synth 2 by Fuzz Synth FX, and then Deep End and the Grown Up from Poison Noises, and I'll be using the Mood Swing. Actually, I'll just be using that, at least I can fake the distortion, but here we go. So, starting off with the Grown Up will be an Always On. I'll just start with the Deep End. With the Fuzz Synth 2. So next up, Deep End with the DC. Just adds a lot of bass. A lot of bass. I love it though. matchup is the DS1 with the analog chorus. Was honestly what I like with reverb, like to, I guess, help get weird, like all these different things, like it's the application of the drummer and then just switching up, and just gets me in the mood to really kind of just be creative. The last one, not really the last one, there's a ton, but I just tried to give you a nutshell of it all. The other one I didn't actually demo was the Orange Burst, but it's, either way, here we go. And I like having the decay all the way up, the mix all the way up. This pedal I feel like is rather versatile. I've enjoyed it so far, and once I actually wrap my head around it, there we go, either way. So, the resonance about halfway, but... Wasn't always on. Fuzz Synth is my tried and true. Praise the Sun is definitely another fantastic one, but this one just really comes in heavy, and with the deep end, it, like I said, it boosts your bass, like your deep end. So that's fantastic, and it's such a fantastic clean boost. I love it. And then of course, once I usually just have it timed out because it drives my dirt pedals like crazy. This mood swing was a fantastic thing that it just makes it easier instead of shutting one off and just going back and forth between them. It's a new thing. And I didn't know how I was going to use it as an application, but once I got in, the builder explained the whole thing to me, I was like, oh yeah, no, that's fantastic, yeah. But that's basically my weirdness. There's a lot more to it, but generally my weirdness. And the demo guitar was my Brownsville. And they were going through the PV Rage. Yeah, I love it.
Here's our jamming guy, Robert Wood, on his collection. And check out his... was cool. Alright guys, you're in for a treat, so check out Bruce and his wonderful world of Miku. Man, I am dying laughing over that one. Alright guys, so our next guy up is Charlie Reed with his wonderful collection of pedals. I would like to see anybody rival his selection.
Hey, I'm Charlie. Here's my basic guitar sound through the amp. Got a Digitech DL8, Electric Mistress, Flanger, DOD, Phaser 595A, Behringer VD400, Tube Screamer, Philosopher's Tone. Digitech DL8, Pigtronics Mothership, Flanger Hoax, Wampler, The Doctor, Digitech Grunge Pedal, Rainbow Machine. Here's my plain guitar sound through the amp. mixer hooked up to a few sound effects.
Hey, I'm Charlie. More noise guitar. Digitech DL8, Mothership, Wampler the Doctor, Rainbow Machine, an old Korg AX3G. Experimental music. I'm using Wampler the Doctor, Ibanez Flanger FL305, DOD 595A, Electric Mistress, Big Jam Octave, Digitech DL8, a tri-parallel mixer, and just the switch box.
Man, that was a lot of pedals. All right, so our next guy up is Sam, and Sam is our first time on here for one of our challenges, and he happened to choose our weird challenge, and he's following up a lot of great pedals already. So here is Sam Grillett.
All right. I think I've got it. Here it comes.
Longtime pros of the show, this is Jason Suter, who is the Beard from PJ and the Beard. Check out his selections for the Weird Challenge.
Hey everybody, when Tony announced this competition on the Signal Path, I totally intended to record the MXR Blue Box, which is a pedal we did on a very early episode of PJ and the Beard.
Oh, if you want a pedal that makes you happy, just buy this one right here.
But then Pat and I recorded the Resotron by Pigtronics the other day, and it totally wins the day. So I'm going to share with you some clips from an upcoming video on this, and initially, it just is a great sounding envelope filter. It also has this great feature where you can switch it to pitch. Pitch follows and tracks with your playing, doesn't require you to play harder or softer like a normal envelope filter, and it has a really unique sound. And then there's this great little button here that sends it into oscillation, but the oscillation only happens while you're playing. And it provides some really goofy and fun stuff, or should I say weird, especially when combined with a expression pedal.
Is that what happened when R2 got shot?
That was cool. All right, our next contender is Mike Kratochwill, who is always welcome on here to share his amazing edits and views. He always has a great selection of pedals. All right, guys, check out Mike. Thanks, guys, for watching. That was so much fun. So we'll see you next challenge. Have a great day.